Hey, it's Matt Pinfield here with Thom Yorke of Radiohead. Tom, one of the things at the end of last year, we always ask artists what their favorite videos are because they have to get involved in the process of making videos. And undoubtedly, Radiohead came up as the number one most loved. I mean, it could have been different things. It could have been Paranoid Android, Just, or Fake Plastic Trees, but there's always something people really find. How involved with the video making process has the band been? I mean, there's always been a quality control without a question because the videos are incredible. And there's that new thing, what's it called, 7 television commercials?
Yeah, that's just like, a comp of the recent and best ones.
Yeah, a video comp.
But they are television commercials. The thing is, we don't have as much involvement as, I think it's really, I guess what we try and do anyway is whoever's doing the video, try and just be as encouraging as we can and try and give them as much free rein as we can, because I just don't know enough about it really. It's a kind of obviously extremely stressful thing because personally I can't get involved. I don't understand it and I don't have an eye for it. But I think it's brilliant, but it's, every band knows how stressful it is making videos.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, for example, like, Paranoid Android, I just, the only thing I had for that was the only sort of spark I had was a bit in the film Being There. You know the film Being There, right? There's a bit in that where he's sitting there with a big fat remote control in the limo, and he's flicking between the channel, and this thing comes on, and it kind of looks a bit like Sesame Street. I think it is Sesame Street. It's one of those. Right. And the combination of that and what's going on, for some reason, that's what that made sense with Paranoid Android.
Right.
I mean, how do you translate that? But then at the time that we were finishing the album, Stanley Donwood and me were finishing the artwork, and we were getting out of our heads every night and putting on this Magnus Carlsen video of Robin, and it was like every night as well. This is Paranoid Android, So we were just lucky because he wanted it to do it, I mean, the thing is, it's so stressful because it's like, where now,
Right, exactly.
It's really odd. It's really odd.
Yeah, well, let's check that video out right now. It's another one that you picked to show tonight. Paranoid Android from OK Computer, Radiohead on 120 Minutes.
It looks really good at 4 in the morning.
Hey, it's Matt Pinfield. I'm back with Thom Yorke of Radiohead on 120 Minutes. Tom, we were speaking earlier about the respect level and the different spectrum of people that have reacted to the band recently. And we talked about the dance community. And originally, Massive Attack, the Bristol guys were supposed to remix the whole album.
Yeah. I think their manager gave them a kick up the arse and said, "Could you finish your record, please?
Let's do yours first. We need another one out."
And I think that's where it was left, really.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was cool to. 3D was on the stage at Glastonbury when we played, and it was good. It was good to see his face in the midst of all the hell that was breaking loose that night, and there was him, and he had some party that weekend, and he'd hired one of those what do you call them, station wagon things, like the big things that people live in.
Yeah.
Kind
of like those big Winnebago trailer RVs.
He had a Winnebago, and he had a party, and of course the mud was like 10 foot thick or whatever, completely stuck.
Yeah.
Him and his mates got really, really drunk, left the sound system on all night, wiped out the batteries, and he was like running around trying to avoid them because he didn't want to tell them that they were in fact stuck for the whole weekend. They couldn't get out, and he was standing on the side of the stage going, "Oh no," like this, really nervous. It was really cool.
It worked out cool.
Yeah, anyway. They're good people,
Yeah, and they're really kind of forefathers too of that whole Bristol sound, really kick things out. Let me ask you. I've heard that you might collaborate with them on something this summer when you get back home.
Well, I think they're going to be stuck in their record now, which is a shame. I mean, at one time I was going to do something on their album, but I didn't have time, and my brain was too fried, so I was really gutted about that.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, though. But the thing with Shadow and James Lavelle, the Uncle project, that's going to come out pretty soon.
That DJ Shadow record, right?
The latest is going to be out in September, but hopefully before that.
I'm hearing some great things about that. I know that you're on a track, and Mike D and from the Beastie Boys, and Jason Newsted from Metallica played some stuff together. There's all these different things going on. It was a fun project to work on.
Yeah.
It was actually done before.
Records that says, I've got this. And we just went from there. It was brilliant.
Yeah, I look forward to checking that out. Let's check out the top 10 videos in alternative around America this week, and then we'll be back with more.
Anyone could see the road that they walk on.